We have one fog light bottom left, another one on the right. Is on at all times. The car hasn't got the key in ignition, car locked, is always on. Now Lily, can you put the headlights on please? So now as you can see, the side lights or parking lights, you have one bulb for the top, one at the bottom, and the one at the bottom work as a fog light as well, like here. Can you put the fog lights on now please? As you can see, the fog light came on there. Off, fog lights off. Headlights off. And you can see the fog light on the right remains on. Ooh. Right, 57 plate Range Rover L322. So scored a couple days ago to have a look at this car. Complaint was the right rear fog light was on at all times. The left rear is working properly. So the owner was obviously had the car parked, facing the rear, and car locked, key off the ignition, car locks and everything, and noticed the right rear fog light on. He drove the car on that day, it was on at all times, and then parked up, and then the next day I think he had a problem with the battery flat, so he called me in. When I got there, I checked into the live data, a bunch of faults, logged faults that I cannot clear, but it looks to me like it's just like a bulb replacement. I checked the switch. On the live data, I can see the switch is working and operating the left-hand side properly. And so I checked the rear tail light itself for corrosion. Maybe it was shorted with something else, although no other function, no other bulbs was being affected. But it's all clean, all good, no issues whatsoever. And I'm gonna show you the faults that I have here now. And my suspicion, working with BMWs in the past, I had a BMW with the same sort of system where you have a Footwell module, lighting module, which lives by the Footwell, and that gets condensation, you know, especially now that it's wet, and you get sometimes resistance in different circuits, and sometimes it can short circuits out as well. So I believe that's what's happening. Now let me show you the faults and the live data. Control units. So LCM light check module. Read codes. And as you can see here, a bunch of faults. No, pretty much all the lights defective, I guess, when, you know, light bulbs went out and blown and we needed to be replaced. But as you can see, I've got the ignition on. I cannot delete them. So in this case, not very helpful, because they seem to be just hard faults. And let me show you the live data as well. You can see I can see the switch is working properly, because obviously the left-hand side rear fog light works properly. So rear fog light switch not pressed. If I press the button, there you go, pressed. So everything seems to be okay. So now one more thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to unplug the tail light, the right hand side, and I will check if the pin for the fog light is getting power at all times. And then I'm planning just to remove the module and have a look at the state of it, just visually inspect if there's corrosion. Maybe we can do something about it. Take it from there. Let's see what happens. Okay. Just busy. I've been doing some deliveries now, and with the cars here, the rain hasn't helped. Oh yeah, much better.
Because your sleep patterns must have been all over the place.
Oh, my sleep pattern was awful, and also I just had enough. I was doing for too many years, you know. It's just,
Yeah. Don't blame me.
yeah.
I had a friend that used to do it. She used to do the yellow ones.
Yeah.
Well, she couldn't talk if she had enough.
Yeah. I wonder if that's going to give me a good ground. Right, ping 3 All right. So pin 3, yellow and black. So it's literally the middle pin. As you can see, still on, still commanded on. Hello, mate. How's it going? Good man. Yeah, man. It's gonna be there very soon. Probably in the next few days. Right, apologies, but phone stopped recording. I think my memory was full. It's quite easy to remove it, to be honest with you. But this stop slides into a clip. Let's see if I can show you. Right, so just go inside that clip, that top one, and then you have an 8mm bolt at the bottom. Now, the interesting thing is, when I remove the white plug, the rear light went out. So I'm wondering if the wiring diagram is wrong, because it's showing me yellow and black on the black plug, which is yellow and black is number 6. There you go, yellow and black. It's number 6, and it's showing me on the wiring diagram, I think is number 8, which is this blue one here. Yeah, so the black plug shows me for the right rear, but when I disconnected the white one, the right rear light went out. Now, yellow and black should be pin 14, and it is on this white plug. And to be honest, it seems like it was a bit of a waste of time, because this module is super clean. I can't see any corrosion at all. Super clean. But it's not all lost, because what I'm planning to do now is deep pin whatever pin is for the rear fog light, and then we can test it if it's shorted somewhere at the back, or is the module commanding the rear fog lights without any input. So that's what that's what my plan is. All right, first I'm gonna plug everything in. Just trying to work out what pin controls the rear fog light, rear right and rear left. Okay, right, get the test light connected to ground, and the left one, it was telling me there was yellow and black, pin 14 for the left hand side, and as you can see, is on at all times. And the rear fog lights, the right hand side is on. Yeah, is on. Now, it was showing me that the right hand side, it was pin 8, black and yellow, on a black plug. And I'm starting to have a suspicion this is going to be for the left. And I'm going to try the same wire, so it's black and yellow, nothing. Put the headlights on. You guys can see the light. Right, headlights on. Fog light. I need the ignition on. Right, ignition on. There you go. So that is our left, and then we go to our right, pin 14, yellow and black. You see it's already on full power. So this is our pin in question. So it's pin 14 on a white plug, so the wiring diagram is incorrect. And because the switch is working, I think this module is just sending power to this pin at all times. So this should be easy to de-pin those round ones. There we go. So that's our yellow black. Is it shorted with something else? No, nothing. Let me plug that in again. Let's see if I've got power at the back there. No power going to the back, to the rear right. Now, is the module sending power at all times? It is. So we don't have any short in our circuits going to the back. You know, all that circuit should be okay. Is the module controlling the light? You're just turning it, you know, it on, leaving it on at all times. So definitely we need another module. All right, guys. So this is about 4 days later, and the light's still on. So you know, side lights on, and the fog light's still on. We got a new module, eBay special, and a bunch of trim to put it back. So there we go. The same serial number and stuff like that. So let's plug it in. See, it's on. Nothing on. And unplug it and plug it in. And see what happens. All right, so it started to pin down now. Try to do this as quick as you can. And then we've got a bunch of trim to put it back. So there you go. So that's the old module. New module in. Right, is the rear lights on? It's not, which is good. Let's see if it operates properly now. The ignition on. Press it on. Oop. All right. So as you can see, the fog light is on now. There you go, both lights working. Need your help again, just to do the same thing, because it's fixed now, hopefully. All right, guys, so I'm just calling my daughter to go through all the lights again, just to make sure everything's working properly. But yeah, it's definitely a fix. So let's go through the lights again. All right, can you put the headlights on? Can you put the headlights on, please? All right, so there we go. Can you put the fog light on? All right, off, on, off, on, headlights off. Can you press on the brake pedal, please? Excellent. Can you turn the car off now? Turn the key to the left. There you are. Excellent. Right, so that's the old module there. That's the new second-hand one. And I just got to put a bunch of trims back. I removed some trims that wasn't needed. But anyway, the car's fixed. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any comments, just leave it below. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Wow.